I've been playing Dark Souls for 10 years now, making all sorts of crazy fun builds along the way. But something that's always been in the back of my mind is, can I beat Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 with the same build? So I thought, no time better than the present, so let's do it. I picked one of my favorite Dark Souls 1 weapons, pairing it with one of the most iconic armor sets in the entire series, and a little spice for good measure. This episode, we take on Dark Souls 3 and some of the most challenging bosses in the entire franchise. Let's quickly go over the rules before we begin. Firstly, sticking to the setup is pretty self-explanatory. We have to stick to our Scythe, our armor set, Grass Crest Shield, and I'm allowing the use of Lightning Blade in this game even though it's called Sunlight Blade in the previous two Souls games. Secondly, rings. I'd like to use rings that were in all three Souls games, such as the Chloranthy ring or Life ring. I'm allowing Havel's ring even though it's replaced with the Royal Soldier's ring in Dark Souls 2. I am banning the use of the Thap ring, however, to make up for this exception. Thirdly, story items are allowed. Now this applied more to Dark Souls 1 and 2, however in this game, all this means as I know of right now is we are banning the use of the Storm Ruler. Lastly, the specifics. Pine resins have always been allowed even though I haven't took advantage of them, but the pine bundles will not be allowed. The Great Scythe's weapon skill attack will be allowed, however the use of Ashton Miss Estes will not. And this one may be a little ticky-tacky, but I'm not going to allow the use of making our Scythe into a heavy or skill infusion. With all those rules out of the way, let's begin our adventure. We begin the proper way, by paying respects to our Dark Souls 1 build, beginning as a deprived, and of course obtaining our tried and true ring, the Life Ring. Loading in, our first objective was to get to Firelink. We attempted to kill the Grown Titanite Bug, but he almost one-shot me, so that isn't gonna happen. Hey, we'll be back for you. Mark my words. You're gonna be this series' pursuer. Literal minutes into our adventure and we're holding grudges. We hopped right into the Gundyr fight and I'm honestly pretty surprised I didn't die here because on top of being extremely rusty at this game, I died here all the time when I was good at this game. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, that went a lot better than I thought it would. After our victory, we head straight to Firelink, make the bonfire, level up, and waste no time hopping into Lothric, which was where I think the truly fun part of this run began. So, a nice thing about this game is that getting our weapon, armor, and shield, we don't have to kill any bosses besides Gundyr. To do this, we must first perform the Vordt Skip. The skip can be done a pretty fair way into the first area over on this plank. The objective is to walk the plank and then line your head up with this column here. Proceed to walk off and rotate your camera so you slide right into this nook here and then walk forward again, roll your way down and enter death cam mode. We can use this to skip Vordt. However, this was a lot easier said than done. I actually messed this up every single conceivably possible way you could think of. Don't believe me? Well, let's watch them. Okay. This is so hard. I'm so bad at this. Damn it! No! Let's go! Let's go! I did it! Oh god, why are my controls like this? Oh no. Oh no. What the heck? Why are my controls like this? This is so weird. What the heck is going... Okay, you need to die. Bro, what the heck was going on? Why were my controls so messed up? Why am I going in circles? I don't understand what is going on. Oh, Jesus. We gotta go. Okay. God damn it! I'm gonna cross now, right? Oh, God. Please be done with this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we run through here. What just happened? Did I fuck it up? This isn't right. Right side here. Get through the gate. Oh, and there's the sign. Read the sign. Peer over the cliff and hold the banner. I'm gonna... 2 hours and 14 minutes of misery it took to get to this moment. Oh, I am about to be a happy gamer, or I'm gonna be a very sad gamer if I somehow quit out the wrong spot. Let's go! 33 moonlight butterflies later, and we have... Oh, it's been so long. Oh my god. It wasn't as bad as Dark Souls 2 though. Wasn't as bad as Dark Souls 2. That took like 4 hours. This isn't gonna take 4 hours from here. Let's go! The suffering is over. The hard part's over. Now I just gotta be a running back. Our next objective is actually to go rush our weapon, so we have to go for a little jog. Past some dogs, a cult, some blood-starved midgets, a war field of enemies and giant arrows, but with all that we are awarded our beauty of a weapon that is so much better in this game than last. But we'll dive into that later, because as one objective has been finished, another has begun. We must continue our run past a bunch of pot enthusiasts, a Mega Chad, Siegmeyer, a dude that took chilling out way too literally, and a bunch of Sasuke cosplayers. We reached our next destination, the Road of Sacrifices. And oh boy, will we be sacrificing some of our sanity here today. But before that, we're gonna make one last little quick mad dash to get our shield. Now for the hard part, killing Henri and Horus. To get the armor set, we need Henri dead. I could care less for Horus, but they're a bundle deal, so when one is pissed, they're both pissed. And boy, were they pissed. Sure, it was asking a lot of someone at soul level 5 to fight Henri and Horus 2v1 with little Estus, especially because I don't want to say Henri was input reading, but sure felt like every time I hit that heal button, she would turn into a prime Reggie Bush and just jump attack me. After countless deaths, I figured my strategy was not working, and I thought maybe the Sasuke wannabes could help. Long story short, they could not help, but maybe the creatures of the swamp could. You know, the spear guys and the crabs and whatever the hell this thing is. I'm gonna save you a little more time and let you know that also didn't work. But I discovered one last trump card, our good friend Gravity. This was my best bet as the fall damage wouldn't kill them, but 2 falls would. After a few attempts, we actually got extremely lucky. Oh no. Fuck, dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that might be good. That might be so good. Oh my god, that might be so good. Oh. Yes, what's wrong? Your little ganking butt buddy isn't here to come fuck me with you? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. So, Horace dying actually makes it so Henri is too depressed to carry on with just about anything in life. And as you guys heard, I took full advantage of this. Remember when I said this wasn't going to take as long as Dark Souls 2? Technically, I was right. Well, technically I was wrong. I need a good number of souls just to buy the armor set, so I went back to the Sasuke's and farmed none. They bled really easy and they were easy enough to kill, making them a pretty good soul farming method at my low level. After about a couple of Moonlight Butterflies, we amassed enough souls to buy our armor set, and damn, does it feel good. So with our full set in hand, we clean up some loose ends, that being the Swordmaster and the grown Titanite Lizard that we swore vengeance on. And then we begin our journey from the very beginning, this time with our full set in hand. Okay, I actually lied again. We did the tree skip, got the Estus Flash Shard, forgot there was something else, died, went back up, got the Silver Serpent Ring, and then we began our journey. So, like I said earlier, this is my first run of Dark Souls 3 in a few years, so I took more time to explore the areas. By no means was I going for 100% or anything, but with a lot of rust to knock off, and in my opinion, the hardest boss of the entire trilogy waiting for me, we need all the experience we can get. So, while we continuously get wrecked in the beginning area, let's talk about our Scythe and how this thing has been redeemed from its extremely harsh Dark Souls 2 nerfing. It still relies on the sweet spot mechanic, but it's a lot more compromised, where the pull damage only reduces the damage by 5% rather than potentially halving your damage, but the blade hit will also increase your base damage by 3%, rewarding you. That's not the important part though. What's important is the blade hit counts as slash damage and the pole hits count as strike damage, and we all know how good strike damage can be. This weapon having two different damage just makes it very versatile in that regard. Another plus is it actually has shield piercing, which helps a lot more than you would think in this game. We freed Grey Rat because that's my homie, and then we decided we need to take vengeance against the Angel Knight, the one that caused me all the pain and suffering during the death cam glitches. And you know that saying, don't poke bears? Well, I'll just let y'all be the judge of this one. No. Oh, God damn it. That makes up for all my pain. Alrighty, let's get out of here. I fucking hate this game. After about 6 hours of gameplay, we finally get to properly take on Vordt, and I wanted to savor the moment. Well, until I kind of started getting wrecked. I didn't die or anything silly like that, but I will say the speed difference from Dark Souls 2 to 3 is a brutal adjustment to make. It feels so fucking good to finally kill a boss. So I went ahead and got Yol, but I kind of don't plan on using him. I really don't plan on dying from here on out. Oh look, it's Loretta's boner. Oh, there he is. Hello, friend. Oh my god. Oh no. Yo, the warmth kept me alive. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it was worth. I got the soul still. Hello, sir. Can you stop shooting your bow at me? That's basically the conversation. Please stop shooting your bow at me. Okay. We did it. Yeah, I'm a little tired myself, bud. Oh no, can I live this? Please, 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 please. That's so tragic. I'm pretty sure that's where the Chloranthy ring is too. God damn it, dude. I gotta be good. I'm so sad. Oh, there's my 18,000 soul ring. I never liked this boss, and we can make all the jokes you want about my wood cutting level wasn't high enough or I didn't have the HM cut. The cursed rotted Greatwood pushed my shit in. I admit it. And after like 8 moonlight butterflies of just pure suffering and losing my souls on top of all of it, we finally achieved 99 wood cutting and chop that tree. Best believe I'm gonna kill all these things. These are free souls. I need those. I'm broke. Alright, we are officially at all the bonfires. I got my little speed run, so that means we are in uncharted territory. Hee happy gamer. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why does he have Soul Spear? Oh, you're looking at the wrong man if you think I'm a man of honor. That's one. I swear to God. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Ricky. It is fine. Time for the Crystal Sage, and I just want to say this is the perfect way to do an early mage boss. Big HP pool so he doesn't get one shot. Has a large boss room to teleport around in. Has a phase 2 where it makes clones that actually do something. Really solid boss. It's almost like they wanted to improve on a previous idea. Hey, that was pretty nice. That might be the highlight of the playthrough so far. Aw, it was almost really cool. Oh, how I wish I could just kill this man now and save myself the potential 3 hours of trial and error I'm gonna go through with him. The amount of bloodstains here. Oh god, I'm so sorry for all of you. Honestly, it's a million times more satisfying to kill the big ones than the little ones. It's still really satisfying to kill these little fuckers, though. I gotta dodge this thing or else I'm dead. Oh, well. So much for that. Nah, I ain't dying. I've learned. I'm smarter now. Oh, is that death? God damn it. Oh, hey, it's the giant. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, god. Okay. Ricky, just be good. Just be good. Oh, they're gonna blow themselves up? Why are they so fast? 99% sure this is a mimic. Let's go. I'm 2 for 2. Haven't gotten eaten by a... I actually have gotten eaten by both mimics, even though I knew they were mimics. Wait. I knew I saw one. Ooh, Kirk, it's just like old times. I feel like I'm just tickling his toes. Look at them yompers. Take a pic of them and put them on Feet Finder. I miss. Oh, well, this is a predicament, huh? Wait, hold on. Let me just go ahead and use these before I die. After going through the 25 Moonlight Butterfly long gauntlet that is the Cathedral, we were faced with one of the most powerful bosses in the game, the Deacons of the Deep, an extremely difficult mob boss. How do we even begin to approach fighting the 1 versus 100 army of this boss? Oh wait, we just one-hand our Scythe and spam R2s? Oh my god, that was a massacre. Off to Blighttown 2.0, where we get to say hi to all of our old Dark Souls 1 friends. Condom Head, the Basilisk, a stray demon with the Rawk Terratite, a gang of Titanite bugs, and everyone's favorite NPC, the Dark Wraiths. And don't think I forgot about this big boy over here. Now, I'll admit, up until this boss fight, I was having a stressful time playing this game. Except for the curse rod of Greatwood, the bosses really didn't cause me many problems, but the areas were absolutely destroying me. But this boss, my first time playing through this game, is what made me fall in love with this game. And I think it kind of did so again here. I did get wrecked plenty of times, but this boss fight has always been super memorable for me, especially Phase 2. Let's go! Now, I'll be honest with you guys, the Catacombs was by far our fastest and least eventful area of the entire playthrough. This was literally the only two highlights I could find of the entire area. Oh, hello, Mr. Crab. How are you doing? Ow. There, if... Oh shit, I forgot about this! Bye-bye! Walner. The last of the gimmick bosses. Well, at least for us. Just like the area, there isn't really much going on here. This by far was not the cleanest run of this fight. However, seeing as I died to a literal tree about 5 times, I'm taking any victory, big or small at this point. Let's go! I did it! I didn't die to an easy boss. Before we take our trek to the chilly lands of Irithyll, I say we take a page out of Master Jiraiya's book and go visit a hot spring first. I'm gonna try something. Is he fighting the Mimic? Oh god, he like one-shot the Mimic! Oh god, okay. Well, we gotta deal with this guy with plan B. Let's go, skeletons! Get him! Jump! Oh god. Oh, he just literally mowed through them. Oh. I still have an army. I still have an army. I am not gonna do a damn thing. Mister, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you. But other than that, I'm not doing a damn thing. They got him! Let's go! Killed him and I didn't do a damn thing. This is what's great about Dark Souls 3 is you don't even have to play the game. The game plays it for you. I know I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Shit. Bob and weave and bob and weave and bob and weave. Oh, that was so worth. Nah, dude, this place has to be Lost Izalith. Hee happy gamer! Oh, 3 large Titanite. I think we have enough to +6 it. That's pretty good. Hee. Oh, wow, that did nothing. Oh, he flexed on me. Oh, no. Now, I'm permanently on the Havel bandwagon for the biggest Chad NPC in Dark Souls, but Sorg is number 2. This man is literally a Tarkus cosplay with the Fume Ultra Greatsword, and he definitely gave me Fume Knight flashbacks from Dark Souls 2, as you can see from him continuously pushing my shit in. Yeah! Sucks, don't it? Can I beat this Black Knight without healing? Let's find out. Oh no. Oh, we clutched it! I thought we were about to get knocked off the bridge. No, they are chasing me. We gotta run. We're committed now. We are committed. Oh, this isn't good. These guys are good chasers. Are they being nice? They're being pretty nice. Let's just keep on going. Let's not mistake their generosity. Is that a giant from Dark Souls 2? Oh god, I don't know. I don't have time to think about it right now. I'm pretty sure this is Lost Izalith from... I'm getting choked up. Gee. Alright, so... I don't know if that was a giant from Dark Souls 2. And I'm pretty sure this is Lost Izalith from Dark Souls 1. Which, if both those things are true, that's pretty cool that they pay tribute to both those games. I don't give a fuck about those souls. We're gonna go fight the boss. Now, I believe Sorag is the true boss of this area, but that is no discredit to this guy. Demon Fire Sage 2.0 is an extremely underrated boss fight in my opinion. Or I'm just really bad, and I made an easy boss look difficult. I'll let y'all be the judge. Oh god, I rolled through that? I am so good at this game. Okay, I got out of the range. That makes it a lot easier to dodge, I guess. Does it come? It comes back out, right? Yeah, it comes back out. Oh my god. Alright, Charizard, can we calm down? Oh, he's blowing up, he's blowing up. Did I roll the I'm so good at this game. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I don't care what boss I die to after this. I'm gonna cut it there before I say something I regret. But with Smoldering Lake completed, it's time to get back on track to the frigid lands of Irithyll. The community is undefeated. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna get invaded a lot here. Well, not a lot because I have no embers, but we're gonna have to deal with this. Those weren't even hitting me. What? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're gonna deal with them. Bad idea. That's how you can tell I've been getting better at the game. I used to not even be able to fight these things, like, save my life. Like, you cannot tell me that they weren't on their Bloodborne shit when they were making this area right here. Like, what in the horror movie is this? I'm pretty sure Grey Rat dies here if you send him on a pillage or whatever, which is, like, even more terrifying. Like, that dude Grey Rat's been through the worst. And then you get ashes that are covered in shit. Like, what is this area? Oh, but better come drink my Estus soup with my shit-covered hands. A man of culture, I see. Bro. I understand. I get a power buff too when I look at boobs. Jesus. Jeez, what a drop. Mr. Pontiff Sulyvahn, what I consider to be the benchmark boss of this game. This is the guy that when you're first playing through is probably going to punch you in the mouth a few times. To my pleasant surprise, this guy only took me 2 tries. And feel free to agree or disagree, but Phase 2 with his clone is infinitely easier than Phase 1, for me at least. It doesn't make any sense, but with Souls games, you just have to take your victories in any shape or size that you can get them. Let's go! Second try, baby! That didn't go well. Oh. Let's go. I don't know what has changed from the last time I played this game, but I have never been able to fight these things as comfortably as I am now. Yeah, scratch that. I'm still really bad at fighting these things. You guys remember that little collab I made in Dark Souls 1 of me parrying like 9 Silver Knights? Well, it's safe to say they got me back. Also, I'm an idiot. Regardless if you guys saw it coming or not, I need to know your reactions your first time coming back here. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, sad gamer. I think this is a shard. Yeah. So to start things off, I went into the Aldrich fight a little low on flash, so hear me out, because this is massive character development. Instead of dying, I homeward boned out, used my souls, and re-challenged the boss fully prepared. Now for the boss fight itself. It's dope, but have you guys read into any Aldrich lore? Because there is a lot to unpack here. So for starters, she ate Gwendolyn, which I don't think anyone really cares about Snake Boy, but the Life Hunt Scythe's description leads to believe that Priscilla was also eaten, which that makes it personal. She was a fellow Scythe user. But it's also something else that I read is since this fight gives you the ability to buy Smo's armor, it's kind of believed that Aldrich might be Smo. I also read somewhere that the Silver Knight that was staring at the picture of Guinevere might be Smo. I don't know how well either of those check out, but regardless, it makes for fantastic pondering points to go along with a fantastic boss fight. Oh, that was such a risk. That was such a risk. Let's go. Keep running. Keep running away. Let's go. Run away. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's go. Irithyll Dungeon is my least favorite area, and boy did it not disappoint. For starters, shit keeps screaming in my ear. This place is crawling with these jailer guys that drop your HP to 1 for literally no reason. There's mimics fucking everywhere, and I lost my souls 3 times in here. At the very least, we got our lightning blade. Okay, complaining time's over. We're in a new area, and we just got one of the best gestures in the game. Okay, so normally I'd go through the area, which I did, but it's just me getting wrecked by these butt hand things, a mage, some gargoyles, and our friendly mimics. So let's skip that and go straight to Yhorm. And this is something I've been dreading from the very beginning, because usually this is an easy enough gimmick boss with the Storm Ruler, but since we're without it, we have to do this the hard way. My first attempt, I had no idea or any sort of method of what I was going to do. I decided to try to sit between his legs and bleed him out. That didn't work, and after a little bit of research, I realized I was doing this completely wrong because 1, he cannot bleed, 2, you want to hit his arms and his head so you can get a couple of stagger and critical hits, and 3, he's weak to lightning. Luckily, we're able to buy an infinite supply of golden pine resins, and with that, we are able to properly try to start challenging Yhorm. Even with all this preparation, this was still quite the challenge. I had to learn the attack patterns and dodge them very precisely, not only because Estus preservation was the top priority with Yhormy Boy's massive HP pool, but I had to position myself in the exact spots to counterattack. Each attempt I inched closer and closer, slowly getting more and more comfortable with the attack patterns and the counterattacks. The attempts were brutally long, however. All in all though, this took us about 9 attempts to put together this beauty of a fight. Let's fucking go! Get wrecked, Yhorm! Just in case y'all didn't believe me. Wasting no time, next is the Dancer, and I am deathly afraid of this boss. Mostly because back in the day, I used to do the Swordmaster glitch. I used to always try to cheese the Dancer at a super low soul level so I could +9 my weapon before I even fight Vordt. However, fighting Dancer when you're intended to, I didn't have nearly a tough time as I thought I would. Don't get me wrong, the boss still shredded me to shit the first time. But the second time, I think I was just so locked in from the Yhorm fight that the Dancer just received collateral damage and got wrecked on the second try. Oh wow, I'm actually really surprised. I second tried that. That wasn't that bad at all. I was expecting to be here for like 30 minutes. This has got to be a mimic. Oh wow, I just have PTSD, I guess. I know what's coming. It never fails. I think this is very appropriate. Now, I want y'all to take a good look at my HP and look at my Estus flask. Now, oh god, he can hit me from over here. Okay, that changes everything. Now I am not safe. But yeah, I'm cheesing this guy. That could have been so much worse. Aww. Sad game. Jesus. Oh no, get off me. No, god damn it. I'm gonna lose these souls one of these times. I feel it. Oh, what's wrong? You can't hit me from here? Poor thing. Oh, I'm so happy we can praise the sun. Oh, I'm so happy. Dragon Slayer armor personally is one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. And this is where I feel the bosses go up a notch on the difficulty scale, the true make or break for a Souls player. Now, I view Dragon Slayer armor a lot like Smelter Demon, a very hard boss, but one that I feel very confident in. Unfortunately, that confidence was misplaced because even though I was getting close on several attempts, for the better part of 8 Moonlight Butterflies, Dragon Slayer armor was just pushing my shit in. We, as always, kept pushing on and eventually won, but I'll tell you, this had me terrified for some of the bosses we are soon going to be pitted against. Ow! God damn it, I was just trying to praise the sun. Rude ass dragon. We gotta use the sunlight talisman. Like, if we didn't use the sunlight talisman, it'd be a crime. This makes me happy. The Got Hard Twin Blades. So can someone tell me how dunking your head in wax doesn't suffocate you? Let alone protect you from ghostly hands? Y'all have at least thought about making a Goku build with this. This is a very nice view. Ah, this part, the 1v3. Oh my god, I got him! Hey! Easy game. Oh god, they're mad. Oh god. There we go, we got one. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Let's go. That's 2. Oh, can I clutch the 1v3? Ooh. Oh my god. It's just you and me now. That's so embarrassing. But there's nothing you can do to capitalize on it, so it's okay. If I can do this, I can do anything. That'll be enough out of you guys. And there is our slab. Let's go. Perfect timing for it too. Oh, Lorian. This might be the most underrated boss in this entire game. I never viewed it as an overwhelming challenge, but as I continuously got wrecked over and over again, I started to remember I always sucked at this boss. Now, obviously getting wrecked at a boss is infuriating as it is, but when you have to listen to this every single time you die.
Marks our grave, but you may rest here too. This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too. But you may rest here too. If you like, this spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too. If you like. This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
You're so funny. It really makes you question your humanity. This fight easily tops the list of the bosses who wrecked me the most, and throughout the process of constantly getting wrecked and mocked, I have a newfound appreciation for this boss. Also, because this has been stuck in my head the entire time I was here, for those of you who have played Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, doesn't Phase 2 somewhat remind you of the Bowser and Baby Bowser boss fight? I'm really hoping to unlock some core memories with that one. I think we got it. Don't be risky. Don't be risky, Ricky. Don't be scared either. Don't be scared. Oh my god, don't let this happen to me. Don't let this happen. Let's go! It didn't happen! I didn't no HP him! Let's go! Praise the sun, bitch! I'm fucked when we get to the DLC. With Lorian Lothric defeated, it's time to detour from the main path for the first time since our Izalith excursion and take care of all the optional stuff, starting with Ocelot Boy himself. Osiris is a boss I usually suck at, for reasons completely unknown, but besides the scarring this crazy ass thing leaves you when you realize he's crushing a literal baby to get a power up. Did I just hear a baby cry? Yeah, besides that, we didn't have a single issue here. I hope you find your Ocelot in an afterlife. Yo, we kind of wrecked those guys. Oh no, this is gonna be a long fight. It is time for our rematch against Gundyr. A proper rematch this time though. Last time he was weak and infected and we were naked with a club. This again is a boss that I really suck at, but I think the two amigos literally bullied me into being good at this game because, again, we didn't have much problems with this guy except for the first attempt. Yo, let's go! Second try? Maybe things are turning around. We've been flying through bosses, so let's keep it going with one more boss. Mini boss. NPC? Minigame. That's what it is. I could clip his toes and scratch his chin with my scythe for 20 minutes and fight him legit, but thankfully for me, plunging attacks are in all three Souls games. And something to be even more thankful for is I didn't miss my plunge like I do half the time. Easiest boss in the game. Is that fucking Havel? God damn it. That's the first one that spawned. I literally fought Havel for like 5 minutes. Oh my god. Like, bro, I don't know how long that took. It felt like it took as long as it took me to kill the ancient dragon in Dark Souls 2. That was ridiculous. Is that Ricard? Ricard, why are you naked, my guy? Why is Ricard naked? Oh, is that record though? I don't know. This guy's probably gonna shit on me. Ooh, I got him there. He was trying to backstab me. Let's go. I actually killed someone. Let's go. Nothing to see here, just your typical pounding from Havel. It's time. The first of what I deem to be a super boss. Nameless King is the OG Mega Chad of Dark Souls 3, and we are going to have to use everything we've learned up to this point to even stand a chance against him. Phase 1 is a bit forgettable, serves more as a warm-up for the main attraction. Phase 2. This is going to test your limits, make you question every accomplishment you've had prior. He's going to make you look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you that guy? This was my wall, this was my nemesis, making Lorian and Lothric and everything before this feel like child's play. I spent the better part of 40 Moonlight Butterflies getting ragdolled by the king as I slowly spiraled into a pit of insanity and hollowness. After getting made his bitch 21 times, I said enough is enough, and I again tapped into my inner power of being good. Dude, let's go. Oh my god, that was such a good attempt. That was so good. I feel like such a gamer right now. I literally drank 3 Estus that whole fight. Oh lord. Oh, I'm going to work feeling like a champ today. With the Nameless Chad slayed, that just leaves the DLC and finale. So we go ahead and optimize our setup, which wasn't as much as you really think. All I did was grab the Ring of Steel and Protection, a Bone Shard, and upgrade my Shield and Talisman to plus 10. Why? Because fuck it, that's why. Oh my god, they're all howling in unison. Wait, what? Oh, thank God. Jeez, is this the wolf that's in the boss fight? Because that thing was absolutely rinsing me. Yeah, I think it's time to run. Okay, that was inches away from my life. I don't think this is the right way. I think... And there's our friend the wolf. I really hope he kind of just doesn't bug us. Bonfire would be lovely. I think there's a bonfire like right here. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Well, you must... Oh,
I am Ash Ketchum.
finally conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you left the stomach. To the agony that you bring upon yourself.
Dude sounds like he's been smoking Newports for the last 20 years.
Forgive me, my lady.
I'm surprised he was that easy. Usually this guy messes me up in previous playthroughs. Alright, I think you want to stand like right here. Yep, that's about where you want to stand. Don't those things blow up? Oh no. God damn it. Huh. I figured out all the DLC bosses, this is probably going to be the easiest, so I started here. A simple 1v1 with a few mobs. Early on I realized the Scythe is a huge counter to the Valahart because of the shield piercing damage. We quickly progress into the 2v1 stage where the only major concern is this cracked out wolf. These 3 pillars are your best friend. Use them to chip away at the champ until you are left with your 1v1 rematch. With the absolute hardest no-name boss to live, by the way. Luckily, I have a lot of experience of dodging gigantic wild animals in a snowy biome, so this kind of felt like home for me. That was so close. I was talking so much shit about how easy this boss is, and it almost wrecked me. First try though, first try. Super boss number 2, pitting us against another Ashen one, the woman believed to run as a Bloodborne character in a Souls game. The 3 HP bars is what does it for me. Reed is quite challenging on her own, but the overall attrition is what I struggle with. Phase 1 is straightforward enough, basic back and forth. Phase 2 is where it gets a little wild, because you have to deal with Big Daddy Ariendel slamming his Lord vessel halfway across the boss room. And don't take your eyes off Reed though, because she's trying to play white mage and send off some heals. This phase was probably what stumped me the most, simply because I refused to split my attention and decided to just go full on tunnel vision. But enough of that. It's time for phase 3, and let's take a second to appreciate the entrance. While I struggle with fighting 2 enemies at once, having one enemy that can melt your HP in the blink of an eye, if not as, is even more terrifying. A true challenge, a fantastic fight, and of course, a climactic ending. Back it up. We're using a divine blessing, it's definitely worth it. I think this is the attempt. Just play it smart. Do something stupid, Freed. Do something stupid, Freed. That's something stupid, Freed. Hey, that's stupid. You got one more of those. You got one more stupid ass decision to make. Hey, you better make some good decisions. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, I was probably seconds away from getting my head decapitated by Freed. Woo. Y'all remember when these things would one-shot you on day 1 of this DLC? Alright, Gale, I'll trust you. I'll be honest, I did not trust Gale my first time playing this game. That felt so good. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. I made it! Let's go! I strongly disagree with this statement. Dropping into our first boss fight, the second DLC, we are fighting an absolute banger of a boss. For the longest time, Demon Prince held my top spot for favorite Dark Souls bosses of all time. Can you blame me? You're dropped into a somewhat familiar area, with no time to process as you're pitted against 2 foes. One demon passive, deadly from afar, while the other one is enraged, constantly charging and at your neck. In a 2v1 so good it reminds you of the OGs from Dark Souls 1, you begin to wither down the demons, and as you're fighting them, it all begins to set in. You are fighting in Firelink Shrine, your turf, your hood, the place any and every Souls fan knows all good and well. And as you come to that realization, the true menace emerges. Sprouting from the corpse of the last demon is the Demon Prince, an absolute menace, equipped with razor-sharp claws, pyromancy's equivalent to a volcano, and fucking lasers, because why not? Even though after replaying the trilogy, I have a new #1 favorite boss fight, this one will always hold a special place in my heart and is definitely, in my opinion, one of the more underrated bosses in the entire game. I just love how in Dark Souls, demon bats are the way of transportation. Oh god, I remember these guys, the Omega Supreme Overlord Chad. I feel like that went a lot better. Oh my god, you get a lot of souls from him. That's not how physics works. What? About to show you why you call him the Moaning Knight. Hope you enjoyed them back shots. Get around, hurry up, punch him in the face, hit him in the nose, the snout, in the bin, mate. So going into Half-Light, I wasn't really expecting much. I never really remembered this as a difficult boss fight. I go in and I'm thinking to myself, what if I actually got invaded by a real person, since that's a mechanic with this fight? It didn't happen, but I got wrecked my first attempt. So then I went back for attempt 2. Oh god, it's a person! Oh brother, this is a lot easier. What's wrong, brother? Got him! Let's get it. I can't believe I actually had someone invade me. I thought this was like dead content. And then there were 2. Midir may not be the absolute hardest boss in this game, but he is for sure one of them, and he is the one I feared the most. First off, I'm not good at dragon fights, period. Secondly, I've never killed Midir solo legitimately. Have I wrecked him with friends before? Of course, wrecked being a very strong word. And have I done the Pestilent Mercury cheese? Of course. But this is my first time really attempting to solo him legitly, and it went about as well as you could expect. I struggled heavily with Midir, honestly even just to make it to the second phase, which might I add also gives him fucking lasers, because why not? Each attempt though was about studying, learning, getting a little bit better, and all that bullshit I keep telling myself as I died over and over and over and over again until I finally was able to pull this off. Yo, this is... This is so close. This is it. I gotta use the blessing. I gotta use the blessing. Let's go. I did it. I did it. Let's go. I did it. Happy gamer. The boss to end the Souls trilogy. Looking back, I should have saved Gale for last, but we did it this way, so we're gonna ride it through. I can sit here and fanboy about this fight for hours. It's my favorite. It's a tempo fight, which means a lot of back and forth, which is my biggest Dark Souls kink. 3 phases, but on one massive HP bar, which if I did the math, it's probably equivalent to Freed's total HP, but it's on 1 bar, so it makes me a lot happier. Gale has dozens of different ways he can overwhelm you and just wreck you, but this is one of those instances where I'm really good at a hard boss fight. And for once when I say that, I don't absolutely jinx myself for hours on end. No way. No shot I did that my 3rd attempt. Bro, that's actually insane. That's actually so insane. Oh my god, I was dreading this boss fight. I was absolutely loathing this boss fight. I thought I was gonna be here for hours. I've been here for like 20 minutes. Happy gamer. But my room is like a hot box basically, and I've been sweating so much that my fingers are actually waterlogged. I am literally the definition of a sweaty gamer right now. With Gale defeated and the DLC completed, there is only one thing standing between us and completion. Y'all thought I forgot about this, huh? Yep, we're back in Dark Souls 2 to clean up some business we left last time. Now, I'm at 100 push-ups going, 60 as viewer request, and no, please don't make me do thousands of push-ups. Please. Please. And 40 more for me breaking every rule I set in Dark Souls 2. For starters, I got adaptability up. I'm gonna flash up the numbers, but the 3 adaptability I was playing with was worse than the Dark Souls 1 fat roll. The actual fat roll, not what I was calling the fat roll in that episode. Secondly, I used bright bugs, but honestly that's irrelevant because I ran out of bright bugs before I had a successful attempt. So the last rule I broke was the life gem rule, and I knew this was going to be the one to set me over because the biggest problem in this game is the fact that I can read the Declaration of Independence in the time it takes to drink an Estus flask. Life gems are not only faster, but healing HP over time when you're fighting enemies you're expecting to get hit from anyway, it's kind of OP. After an hour and a half in attempts in this little trial period alone, and about 6 hours in total in this hellscape of an area, I can safely say that I do not feel an ounce of shame for breaking these rules, and I am over the moon that I am done with this part of the game. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's go! Oh my god, yes, I'm finally done with this shitty hellhole. Oh, thank god. Hey, look at my souls. Nice. It is time. Soulless Cinder. A lot of people give this boss shit. I think it's badass. It's a culmination of all the Dark Souls 1 play styles in the one boss. You got sword, you got scimitar, you got spear, miracle, sorcery, but he uses power within to start off phase 2, which, might I add, has the best soundtrack in the game. This fight isn't necessarily the hardest, especially after the gauntlet we just went through, but its presence is still powerful, and I think it's a fantastic boss and a fantastic ending to this absolute masterpiece of a game. First try, by the way. With that, Dark Souls 3 has been completed. The trilogy has been defeated. All 3 games, basically from start to finish, beaten with the same setup. The Great Scythe, Elite Knight Armor, Sunlight Lightning Blade, Grass Crest Slumbering Dragon Crest Shield. I know I just combined those last 2, but it sounded cool in my head. I had a lot of fun over these last 1050 Moonlight Butterflies, and I'd love to do more trilogy challenges like this in the future. However, there is another FromSoft challenge lurking, preparing itself, and I think it's in our best interests to prepare ourselves for that challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed not only this video, but the entire run. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys for the next challenge.